Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about Ronald Koeman's future with FC Barcelona because I think that right now it's very important for us to understand where we do stand right now within this club, because we have been experiencing very difficult moments. We have been experiencing so many defeats very early in this season. Like, we are questioning at this very moment and this early, can Barcelona actually compete for La Liga? Can Barcelona actually compete in the Champions League? So there is a lot of noise and tension that is going around FC Barcelona, and the main talk right now within this club and in the city of Barcelona, it is Ronald Koeman's future. But before we go into that topic, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app is considered as the best football app you could find within the App Store. If you want to look at the latest player stats, team stats, how your team is currently performing during the league or in the Champions League, all of that is going to be compact into one app. And the best thing from all of this is that if you are in the UK, the OneFootball app is going to officially start showing La Liga highlights. So if you do support Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, FC Barcelona, the highlights is going to be there within the OneFootball app. The link is going to be in the description box down below. You would also be able to support this channel. But now let's get back into the video. Many are saying that Ronald Koeman is just not the man to lead Barcelona moving forward. And there has been reports recently that came out about 12 to 18 hours ago stating that Joan Laporta, Mateo Alemán, Yuste, they have all had a meeting at 2 a.m. in Barcelona, right? Immediately right after the match, they went to Barcelona and they had a meeting, and that meeting lasted about a total of 1 hour. It has also been reported that within that meeting they were discussing Koeman's future. So there are many things on the line at this moment, and the news is developing extremely fast. So where do we stand at the moment regarding Koeman's future? Well, it does say here, according to Fernando Polo, Koeman will stay as the first team coach at least until the game on Saturday against Atletico Madrid, and no decision will be made shortly. And that has been the main theme when it comes to Ronald Koeman's future, right? Joan Laporta just does not want to rush the decision of sacking Koeman and bringing in a brand new coach. It has been said that Joan Laporta wants to make this a very strategic signing, and he does want to decide very carefully. Now, you guys already know my opinion about this whole thing, right? Like, why is it taking so long? Why would Joan Laporta take this long to sack Koeman and bring in another coach? Like, you should be having a list of coaches and replacements for Koeman since becoming the president of FC Barcelona. Now, look, I understand that there are some complications. I understand that maybe financially Barcelona cannot afford sacking Koeman and bringing in a brand new coach, but I have so much trouble believing that, right? Believing that financially we cannot afford a brand new coach, while at the same time we have been hearing reports that Barcelona are prepared to bring in brand new signings on January 2022. So many of these things don't make sense. And if it's sportingly, right? What if sportingly they are having a difficult time trying to make a decision? If it's going to be sportingly, I would much rather have a financial reason on why Barcelona cannot bring in a brand new coach than a sporting reason. And here's the reason why. If you're telling me that you are having a sporting problem, right, and second guessing on whether Xavi Hernandez should be the coach of FC Barcelona or not, that is what doesn't make any sense because of 2 points. Point number one, you have no other choice. You only have Xavi Hernandez. The only coaches that many of us could agree that could go over and replace Ronald Koeman instead of Xavi Hernandez would be Ten Hag, Pep Guardiola, Lucho, and Tuchel. Those are the only coaches, but those coaches are not even available to come to Barcelona and coach this team. So the only choice that you do have is Xavi Hernandez. And point number two, Xavi is the one that is the most familiar when coaching FC Barcelona. He knows the style. He knows what he needs to bring towards this club and how to maximize these players. And he is a coach that does want to return. He has made it so clear that he is ready to coach FC Barcelona and would be ready when Barcelona do come calling. So I just don't get it, right? Like, if the idea, right, if the difficulty is coming with the sporting decision, the clear idea and the solution for this, it is Xavi Hernandez. You have no other choice. Again, I would much rather hear that they are having a financial problem than a sporting problem, because the sporting problem is so easy to solve. And so hopefully during this international break that we are going to be having, which is going to be a total of 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. Let's take advantage of that opportunity. Let's take advantage of this window. Let's bring a brand new coach in the very beginning of the international break so that coach can be maximally prepared for taking on that job and taking over the games against Valencia, Real Madrid, Dinamo Kiev, because it is going to be very difficult. We cannot continue to wait throughout the international break. A decision has to be made in the very beginning of next week. And so as of now, who is being considered? Who are the candidates to replace Ronald Koeman? So I'm going to separate this into different tiers. I'm going to go with tier number 1, tier 2, and tier 3. 3 being the worst and number 1 being the most likely. So moving on to tier 1, we are hearing that Marcelo Gallardo, Pirlo, and Roberto Martinez are the candidates to replace Ronald Koeman. They are the most open to join FC Barcelona, and there hasn't been any contacts being made that has been made when it comes to Marcelo Gallardo, Pirlo, and Roberto Martinez. Moving on to tier 2, Ralf Rangnick and Albert Capellas has also been discussed greatly according to Moises Llorens, but just like the coaches in tier 1, they have not been contacted yet. And then going on to tier 3, it is going to be Ten Hag. Ten Hag is the least likely to join FC Barcelona. It has been said according to Fabrizio Romano that Ten Hag's intentions are to stay at Ajax until the end of this season, and he does not want to leave right now. This is his current position and he is happy in Ajax. And so that is it, right? Marcelo Gallardo is the coach right now that is being discussed the most within the tier 1 list, and he has been linked to actually coach FC Barcelona before, back in the fall of 2019 and in the very beginning of 2020. There was a time where Ernesto Valverde was very close to being sacked, and Marcelo Gallardo was one of those coaches that Barcelona have approached, and they wanted to bring in that coach immediately back on January 2020. But instead they went on to get Quique Setién. But you can see here that yes, Barcelona has always been a fan of Marcelo Gallardo. Now, what is his backstory, right? What are his experiences? Why does Barcelona want this coach so badly, and why have they kept this coach within the list? Well, it says here that Gallardo has been in charge of River Plate since 2014 and has led them to plenty of success over the years, including 2 Copas and other honors. And then we also do have Pep Guardiola, who has also praised Gallardo at his time when he was being linked to FC Barcelona, and he did praise him back in 2019, and this is what he had to say about this coach. What Gallardo has done with River Plate, it is incredible. Some things are unexplainable. Every year 3 coaches are named as the best in the world, and I'm surprised that he is never among them. I can't understand it. It's as if there's nothing else in the world apart from Europe. So the fact that Pep Guardiola has praised a coach like Marcelo Gallardo, that should really tell you a lot on who this man really is. But those are going to be the candidates that are currently linked to FC Barcelona. Again, we do have different tiers. Tier 1 is going to be Marcelo Gallardo, Pirlo, and Roberto Martinez. Tier 2 is going to be Ralf Rangnick and Albert Capellas, and tier 3 it is going to be Ten Hag. And the last thing that I do want to make it very clear within this video is that Barcelona have made it very clear that there are many board members within this club that do want to have Ronald Koeman sack immediately. And hopefully, right, hopefully we get to hear some great news regarding Ronald Koeman's future and Barcelona's future, especially in the very beginning of this international break. I'm telling you, it is very important to hire a brand new coach in the first 2 or 3 days of the international break. So hopefully we get to hear something maybe on Monday, Tuesday, or maybe even Wednesday of next week. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.